what I've been doing. I haven't been actually running.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
But yeah, I miss it. I played a couple of times when I was over in Europe, which is cool.
Whereabouts in Europe?
On the whole trip, we went to like 9 countries. We went Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Albania, Greece. Yeah. Oh, not for years, not since 2014. But yeah, went to a few new places and that. It's cool. Have you been over? Okay. Summers is so good, like sunset at 10 o'clock.
You can get that in Melbourne.
Yeah. Different vibes. They just seem to really capitalise on the season. You reckon that's one thing I really picked up this trip is like, you know, when it's cold, like it's cold now, so it's fuck, we're in the Gold Coast, why it's cold? Well, it is the middle of winter, like, you should expect it, whereas they were shut down. Is there someone else doing this one then? Is there someone else doing the other camera here?
I hope so. I'll go talk to Marcus quickly.
Ready? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Do we have? And welcome back to the World Championships here in Gold Coast, Australia. We are on day 7 today. We have an absolutely fantastic day ahead of us, starting with the women's elite grade first thing this morning on court 1. We have Canada Elite Women versus the China Elite Women. And we're just getting set to get underway here in a couple of minutes. We'll go through the team roster that we have for today. On the screen, you can likely see number 14, Adamina Carden. Number 3, Alex Gerbin, the vice captain. Number 4, Alita Cricket. Number 7, Kathy Pearson. Number 12, Dominic Adams. Number 5, Ellen Oliver. Number 6, Emily Dressel. Number 11, Laura Munoz-Baena. Number 2, Liz Johnson. Number 9, Melanie Johnson. Number 10, Michelle Rivers. And number 15, Valerie Robert for Canada. I'm going to be joined here in a moment by Anne, my guest commentator, and she'll introduce the teams for China shortly. We're looking forward to this matchup today as we get into some of the finals and the semifinals here over the next couple of days. You're going to see some absolutely fantastic hockey, and we are looking forward to it. It's been a great week here for all of these teams. A few turn of events through various teams as they played each other. We're going to see how things go. Welcome to the booth, Anne, and joining us here for China, I'll have her just quickly introduce the China team here. All right, and with the teams now being announced, here we go on the first strike of the game, Canada versus China. So Canada in white, China in black this morning. Both teams take to the wall immediately. And Canada holding things up on the wall there. They try to get a little punch through. Good back pick by China. And both teams scrumming along the wall. Canada now trying to get a drive going. Good support and rotation coming in from the backs as they continue the drive. They look for the pass over. They're going to open up the play or try to open it up. They decide to curl back to the wall. Emily Dressel looking to drive. Now here's the opening play as they try to drive across the middle, and they race all the way in, but China holding them off there, and a call on the play. And it's and it's a stick infringement against China, so Canada getting the first advantage puck of the match, and in good position here. We'll see if they can make use of this as they drive. Big flick in by Melanie Johnson, trying to punch it through. Here comes Canada, pushing hard right down the middle. And they push hard to the corner of the trough. China holding it out. Canada trying to backtrack here. Curl around out to the front. Can't quite do it. Great job. And what a job by China there, the defense. Canada couldn't quite finish that off. Now they're just going to reset here. There's a big flick through by number 10, Michelle Rivers. China again stops that and takes it to the wall. Emily Dressel now rolling in from the back line. And a call on the play. And so a glove against China, and Canada will get another advantage puck here, probably around the 5-meter line or thereabouts. So Canada looking to open it up in the middle. Here they go hard on the press towards the corner of the goal. China holding the line though and they manage to get the little flick out as they come right out the middle. Canada not able to push that in. And a really nice defensive drive by China out in front of their net all the way out to the wall at center court. Canada trying to get through on the far wall there now. And a call on the play. It's against Canada this time. So China with their first advantage puck of the match. Yes, exactly. Well, they are definitely putting up the Great Wall of China, so to speak, here this morning as Canada pressed hard on the goal a few times there. So we have number 5, Ellen Oliver, chasing China right back to their corner. And China now coming in with support. That's a great defensive play. And they're just going to try to be patient here before they work it out. But number 6, Emily Dressel, starts the swing play out front. And here they come as they drive for the goal. There's the swing out front, trying to get through again. Canada trying to finish it on the corner. Unbelievable, the defense, but I think finally Canada has popped that in after multiple challenges on the goal, and it will be a goal by number 3. So goal not by number 33, as we don't have that on our team. It's goal by number 3, Alex Gerbin, coming in and finishing off the play, and a great job by Alex, finally able to solve the defense on China. But here we go again, back to center court. And China now holding on the far wall. Canada still applying pressure here. China doing a good job just being patient here. No need to take unnecessary shot here and give up possession. Canada doing a good job just holding China down their end, and there is a call on the play though. And it's a stick infringement against China. So Canada has taken their timeout as coach is explaining to them what she wants them to do here on this advantage puck. She's seen a couple of things so far in the match, and she just wants to get them focused here early in the first period. We'll see if they do that. China, of course, quickly getting a break here as they were being pressed hard in their zone for the first 5 or 6 minutes of this game. So we'll see how both teams adjust here as we get set with 5 seconds left in the timeout. Everybody's down early here. And here comes the advantage puck. And a big flick up. It looks like a bit of a knockdown there. And the ref is calling something that probably is going to be a dangerous shot. It is. And Canada going to the box for 2 minutes. Number 9, Melanie Johnson. China is also getting a warning for false start on that play as they jumped early. So both the penalty will apply, but Canada will keep the advantage as a result of the first part of the jump. So for those wondering how that works from a referee's perspective is China had jumped the line first before the shot took place, and that's why Canada kept the advantage, even though they had a penalty against them. Canada pushing in right on the goal here, and it looks like they are able to get through underneath China. They came in very low and underneath the players, and were able to seal that even with the man down. And that is a goal by Canada. Number 15, Valerie Robert, finishing that one off. And with the reset on the strike here, Canada was able to use a lot of the time there for Melanie's penalty. And so they will be back to 6-on-6 hockey in about another 10 seconds or so here, which they will be happy about. Oh, and a good play by the captain for Canada. Here comes the support from Michelle Rivers in the back, but China now making a big push here. Just as Melanie Johnson comes back into the match. Yes. Yeah, both teams are good play along the wall here. Canada trying to get another drive going. China intercepts, but Canada right on top of them. Oh, and a good flick forward there. The forward gets down underneath them, and they're driving the goal here. They come challenging all the way to the net, but China down. Great defense by China as they stayed with the play, and a smart play just going to the back wall and holding it there. And now a little bit of patience as the team gets back into position and resets for China. So Canada up 2-0 so far in the first half with 6 minutes left to play. It's been mostly pressure so far by Canada on China here, but China has had some fantastic defensive moments here. And there's a nice flick forward. And we'll see if they can continue the drive here along the wall, and they do. They get another push. Excellent job. Yeah, China, they definitely have the numbers down. It looks to be like they're just trying to find that positioning around the Canadian attackers here. So Canada trying to start the swing play. Good interception by China, number 3. This China team has really grown this past week. I've had a chance to watch and commentate on a few of their matches, and it's fantastic to see how they've come together as a group. Yes, exactly. Canada intercepts, though, and here they come on the bottom, looking for a little more help here to finish off the play if they can. They get underneath. China, though, beautiful. What a save by China's defense there, coming in, not giving up. In Canada, they're not able to finish that one off. It looked like they had just the one attacker trying to finish things off. They needed that extra support that time. But a fantastic play by China, not giving up. And number 5 by China trying to work it up the wall. Good cycle to the backs on China. Now they get a little drive up this short wall. Actually, a big drive up the short wall as Canada was on a sub change. Oh, and they intercept and a big run. Yeah, subs, as you saw, 3 Canada players that come in out of the sub box. That was why they were able to come down that wall so quickly. It was a little bad timing on Canada's subs, but it worked out in their favor as they were able to capitalize and drive all the way down. Back to China's corner. And now Just being patient, both teams here. 3.5 minutes left to play in the first period.
现在围到中国的手的这边的可以去，你可以看刚才可以看到外面的重要性。
And the game so far has been fairly clean and not a lot of calls so far in the game, so that both teams getting a chance to play. Yeah, which is nice to see. Sometimes you get a lot of fouls and you can't get much flow to the game, so this is good for both teams right now. But also more tiring when not so many stops.
So you can see the score, but it's not much as before.
Yes, it's only 2-0 right now. Very tight game, and as we know, there's lots of time in hockey still to play. That could change for either team. So we'll see what happens. China trying to defend right on the corner of the goal, but I think Canada may have popped that in. And we'll get the confirmation from the referees, and yes, it is a goal. So
刚才这个球现在是3-0，3-3，
and a,
2分钟的在上半场。
and another good job by Canada's number 15, finishing things off there. And China will wisely take their timeout there after a big defensive effort trying to keep Canada out for so long. And their coach wants to have a quick chat and give them some advice for sure. Yeah, a little powwow. Yes, that's a good way to put it. So it's good for them. They'll get to breathe just for a moment here. They've got just over 2 minutes left in the half, and we'll see if he can get them refocused on how he wants to drive for this.
大家加油哦，中国的后援要加油！现在是黄金海岸8点钟，早上8点钟的，所以中国的应该是蛮早的。如果还没有睡的朋友，继续收听。
All right, and back we go here to the play after the timeout. So 2 minutes left in the first half, and again, we want to welcome all of our viewers from around the world, wherever you are, and no matter what time you are at. It's a little bit earlier in the evening. I guess it's late evening for Canada, and in China, I guess what time is it in China right now?
Just check. It's actually 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, very early in the morning.
现在是6点钟了啊，不好意思，刚才看一看是2个小时的差别。大家早。
Okay, so both teams here now holding tight in the corner. Canada trying to work it out of the corner. And now the back pass as they look to open things up. They get the flick through, but China knocks that down. And back to the corner here. Canada now taking a little more offensive pressure here. They go into the corner to try and pull it out. And both teams here with under a minute left now. Canada wanting to maybe try and put one more in the first half if they can. China being patient. Want to hold Canada back here for a moment. Here comes one push by Canada now as they decide to go after it with 30 or so seconds left. We'll see if they can make the push down the back wall. It's a tough way to go through the defenders instead of opening things up. And China does a nice job getting that back out now to center court. And one last push by Canada back into China's end, but it won't be enough as China does a nice job of holding them up on that wall. And that's going to be our halftime. So 3-0 for the Canadian ladies in the first half. What a great job by both teams here. You know, yeah. Yes. the clock. Yes, and wear each other out. Yes, and so both teams playing smart. You know, China knowing Canada's had a lot of pressure on them, so they're patient. You know, just tried to hold Canada to the wall or to the corner, and slow things down a little bit, and so they could try to regroup and then maybe try to work things out. Canada on the other side, you know, trying to figure out China's defense a little bit and trying to figure out a way to open up the team and get some holes created so that they can drive. So. Really nice job and strategy by both teams here. And the last game they played, I believe the score was 4-1, I believe, the first time they played. Yeah, we'll check back on the stats and take a look at that. Correct. And you could sort it, I believe, by team or by category or by day, correct? And so for those wanting that again, it's uwhportal.com, and that's where you can find all the results so far here at the championships from all the teams. And so Canada versus China, we're just taking a look here to see the China Elite Women matches, their schedule against Canada. Yes, it was 4-1 for Canada in their previous meeting. So a little bit of a similar type battle so far after the first half, another tight game. And we'll see if that continues in the second half. China not able to get things down into Canada's zone yet to really challenge them on the goal. But they've played smart defensively in the first half so far. All right, so with just under 30 seconds left in the halftime, both teams have now had a chance to rest and rehydrate and speak with the coaches for some good advice, hopefully, for the second half. And we'll see who is able to implement the game plan more effectively, I guess, in the second half from both teams. And it looks like before the end of that half, China got a penalty for number 5. We didn't see them kicked out before that, but they started in the box. It must have happened right near the end of the half. So Canada gets the first 6-on-5 advantage of the match, but China smartly holds them to the outside wall. Being patient, good defensive play here by China, as they've almost worn off that penalty already along the wall. They're trying to see how to just keep Canada tight there, and you're going to see the China player dropping in here in the middle of your screen, middle left side of your screen here momentarily as they get back in the play. And there they are back at full strength. So now both teams 6-on-6 hockey once again. And a fresh player from China now coming in looking for some help here. Canada does an interception there and pushes China back, but we have a call on the play. And that's for a stick infringement against Canada. So China, after surviving the 6-on-5, and a good job doing it, gets the advantage. All right, and so here we go. 6-on-5 as we move down the pool. 6-on-6, sorry. Previously 6-on-5. So Canada now getting pushed back as they try to open the play up a little bit here. Oh, and a good drive. I think there might have been a little confusion with the other court beep. And Canada pushing right down, and they finish off the play there. And that looks to be a goal by Canada. And we'll see if we have that on our replay camera. I'm not sure if we do. And so both teams off the strike. They just work it towards the short wall here. Canada trying to make a big flick through, and they get it. And here's Speedy 14, Adamina Cardin, the Raging Husky. Nice job by China. That was number 2, you said, the captain. Good defensive play there.
中国的队长从一个很有利的位置把球守住。
And they push down into China's zone. Here comes another push as they drop back. China doing a good job defensively here. Look at the numbers on the bottom. 4 people for China there. Good job by the defense. Now they try to swing it open again. They get a little push through. China again down, holding the fort. Canada trying to find some help here to get through the defense. Excellent job by China's defense. And a call against Canada. Oh, and a penalty coming up for Canada. I believe that's their captain, number 6, Emily Dressel, going out. That's going to hurt.
第二次的碰瓷球进，所以队员可能出去1分钟。
Emily is one of the players that plays with me in my home club in Vancouver, Canada. And week in, week out, it's amazing to see her play. She is absolutely one of the best defenders I've seen on the women's team in many years. And so when she's out, it really hurts. We have all of our defensive players are very solid, but Emily, that's why she's the captain, and she just kicks it up that extra level, it seems. All the determination, exactly. Yes, it's a never say die attitude, as they say. All right, so they're going to wear off the penalty, it looks like, here for Canada. With only 6 seconds left here now in Emily's penalty. You'll see her dropping back in right near the speaker along the wall there shortly.
其实这个运动是很需要很强的意志，
And,
你要先
and there's
呼气，要在闭气的时候去拿球。
so Canada now back to full line.
抽到龙王，所以你的意志要超强的。
Good job by China. China not able to take advantage of the 6-on-5, but playing well here in the middle of the pool as Canada gets a bit of a breakout and a good stop by China.
队长
And I-
非常值得厉害 ，captain
The captain again, yes, great job. We can see why she's the captain. Very strong defensively.
and how she exits from the mess.
Yes,
Really nice.
yes.
Keep her eyes watching the puck.
She
And she should just back up.
Yes, she did a good job there for sure.
In this way, she also make herself to cycle back down straight away.
Yeah, and she had
Keep her eyes off the side.
yeah, she had a lot of patience, like a lot of pressure, but good patience. Didn't try to do too much. Just played it very smartly, very safely, and worked it out to the wall there. So we have our players scrumming around here in the corner as they try to make a push now towards the middle. Canada throws it, looking for some help, and China strips that. And a good defensive play by China as they break out to the middle of the pool again. That was a great play by China. Canada need to get their offside wing on that side to jump up and attack.
Quicker responded. 非常之漂亮。
And there's a good pop by Melody Johnson. Melody Johnson played for 12 World Championships.
Oh, I don't understand how it works. She played
she-
world champs since
She's played
started
in
learning to walk.
yeah, she's played in almost every world. She was one of the original players. China on a breakaway now. Yeah, Melanie started with almost the first World Championships as they started the sport here, and very experienced.
看起来他们应该好像刚弯人的时候，所以没有后面的选手没有可以马上的这打了个球。
Oh, and a good push by the Canada backs here, and that's Alex Gerben, the mid coming through. Oh, and a good punch there by Michelle Rivers. as they drive up. Val Robert down there gets some help from Laura. The two teammates, they're like one. They stick together, those two. And now Emily, the captain, coming in. China just trying to be patient. Canada keeping the pressure on. And there's the push along the wall. As they go back and forth along this corner and back wall here, both teams doing well, attacking and holding each other up. Oh, and here comes a nice flick through. And there they go. No goal. Looked like it was a glove possibly that.
刚才的那一口球不算的。But you can see just now the Chinese lady didn't supping out. It's under the supping bench, but 4 of them still
Stayed
staying
in.
there. Yep.
That was very
Because there is
impressive.
a very high temptations to sub out.
Yes, yes. And a good drive down again, back into China's corner.
在自己弯人地方的底下，其实很有队员会很有那个想弯人的念头，但是你可以看到中国姑娘的他们都不会，就是3个在龙门前面在守候。
And a call on the play. 1 for China now going out late in the second half. Oh, 1 minute. They're calling her to the box. Number 7, I believe, is going out. Yes, number 7 for China. They want to get the right player going to the box as Canada's going to have a good advantage puck opportunity here on the 5-meter line. But the coach for Canada wanting to call a timeout. They've got the clock running right now. They're going to need to stop that. They let a few seconds.
Did you see why they sent number 7 out?
I did not. I was hoping we could have maybe rewound that a little bit to see where the foul was or why we had that. But unfortunately, we don't have the replay. I think it was a stick infringement they had called. And because it was close to goal and stopped her from driving the goal, they felt it was more so of a time penalty than anything else due to the result of that.
Yep.
More serious than just a little pick out in the middle of the pool or something like that. So, and as we've gone along in the game, there have been more and more fouls, and so the referees start to tighten things up, start to give individual warnings or team warnings, and that will start to happen as well.
他们应该开始有点疲累，就会开始很多的违例。
All right, so it looks like it was actually China's timeout there as they credited White for the timeout. So Canada now on the drive, 6 on 5. They're trying to get low here and come in. China staying down, though, defensively. Nice job,
Right.
Canada backtracking, looking to open it up, coming around the far side now. And right onto the corner. What a stop by China. They stayed down. Somehow keep that puck out of the corner as Canada was challenging.
他们都不用付出的，你可以看到4个的中国姑娘都在上面把球挡住。
What a great job by China, but Canada not giving up, and they're trying to punch through now. It's on the back wall again.
对。
China still holding them off.
刚才你可以看到加拿大的教练跟他们说，你们开始的时候应该在中间杀进去，但是你可以看到我们中国的姑娘都是已经有准备。
And Canada not able to get through there. Now they try to open it up again. Here we go. There's the flick from Melanie Johnson. They punch through. Alita Cricken trying to finish that off. Again, push right to the back wall. And there it is finally. By the looks of it, we'll see if there's no foul on the play. So it is a good goal by number 9, finishing that for Canada. Melanie Johnson coming in.
加拿大的队长看准了时机，把球 一
the
个
very
送到
experienced number 9 Melanie Johnson finishing it
对
out. Sorry, go ahead. And China now, their penalty almost set to expire, so they will be back in. And so Canada now.
对，刚才看到的是加拿大6个成员对中国只有5个，因为一个被送出去。
So China now back to full strength. Adamita Cardin, the raging Husky, driving right down the middle there.
好，中国的队长是，再下来，非常的好。
Canada trying to push right in. There's the
Oh,
flick by Ellen Oliver. There's a little bit of stick and gloves in the way there. We'll see if they call any foul on that one. Looked like both teams were going at it, yes, and it was the glove. That's what I was calling.
Canada.
Yeah. I saw it, and I was wondering if the ref was going to see it. The refs are on point. I give them credit for this game for sure.
其实，在水里面，球判的工作也很辛苦的，所以你看到他们，我们可以马上看到那个违例，但是那个 referee 在看到那个违例的时候，还要打手势，还有在看那个是不是适当的教法，是蛮多功夫的。
There was some confusion there on the buzzer.
好，是 equal pot.
Yeah, it was China's advantage, and they lost their advantage. I guess they didn't realize the buzzer had gone.
Yes.
And so it became an equal puck because they lost their advantage. Didn't take it within 5 seconds. Canada again applying the pressure on the wall here. Oh, a little grab on the wall by number 3 there.
But she realized that.
Yep, touch it, let go really quickly. Hopefully the ref didn't see that one.
Oh.
And they're trying to charge across, and China stops that drive by Canada, and they work it nicely back out to center court. And a good drive here by China.
对。
But the captain, Emily Dressel, stripping that off, and the big flick up to number 15. And Melanie Johnson just getting picked there in the middle by China. Nice drive now by China. Here they come. Less than a minute left to play. Canada been solid defensively so far. Perfect, you would say, as it's 5-0 for Canada.
非常的漂亮。 很好的转身，把球把握住。
China trying to make a push here. They have nothing to lose at this point. They need to come all the way down. Canada holding them out. 30 seconds
还有
left.
30秒，是中国进球的很好的机会哦。
As she makes a drive down into Canada's
end. 20
end.
seconds left.
20 seconds.
Canada. It's your chance to score.
Yeah, they're trying hard here. Canada, though, holding them up on the outside wall.
Don't waste any time.
12 seconds. One last push. Here they come.
Keep going.
And Canada just going to try to finish off the clock here as they regain possession. And that is the game. What an exciting game for both teams here.
Sure it is.
Yeah, Canada coming up with the perfect 5-0 here defensively. China not able to score. Canada did control the game mostly in China's end. China had some fantastic defensive plays. Yeah, unbelievable defensive plays. And I applaud them for all they've achieved this week. It's really, really nice to see.
Yes, you can see both the elite ladies and the men's defense are really strong. It's fantastic.
Very
I
strong.
think they really own the name of the Great Wall of China.
Yes, the Great Wall for sure. I believe, does China have one more game left to play?
Yes, this afternoon, the men's.
This afternoon,
yes.
Okay. So I wish them well, Anne, and thank you so much. It's been absolutely pleasure commentating with you on this match, but also to be able to see China grow this week. And I wish them well in their future success at the World Championships as they grow their program here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
谢谢大家收看。
For more live underwater hockey coming up shortly, live here from the World Championships. Stay tuned.